Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome back to an episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the previous video, we made our way to the top of Spear Pillar after grabbing the Adamant and hold on. We've gotten the Adamant, and we've also gotten the, drumroll please, Lustrous Orb. There we go. And these are the two orbs that correspond to Dialga and Palkia. So here on Spear Pillar, we have this portal we can approach now. On the other side of the rift, in a fantastically bizarre place, it's Dialga. Will you challenge Dialga? We will. Guggy Ooga Uba. Of course. That is Dialga's cry. There we go. Into the Dialga fight we go. Level 70. And also, I forgot to switch out my Pokemon. That's not a good sign. It is a Dragon Steel type. Super powerful. Probably is going to take out Saber in one hit. Wouldn't be surprised there. Earth Power. Interesting maneuver to go for there. Wasn't quite expecting that one. Can't say I was expecting that one. Is it enough? I mean, he's level 70. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's just outspeed it again, I guess, you know? So something interesting about Dialga, and I believe Palkia as well, although we'll get to Palkia later, is they both have a 30 on their attack, or not their attack, my apologies, their catch percentage. Usually for legendaries, it's like 1 out of 255, I believe, or 1 out of 200, somewhere in that range. They have a 30 out of 255, which is actually the same as a normal Chatot. So I thought that was pretty neat. Alright, we do need to get him a little bit lower though, and I don't know who'd be the best at doing chip damage. Not Picante, super effective any way you slice it. Corona could be, if I used the dark type move. You know what? Let's send in Skywalker. Not the highest level, but I think Skywalker can do just a small amount of damage to push us into a better catch range. Not saying we're in a bad catch range, we're just not into the best. Let's see, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We just have to not succumb to a slash. Oh yeah, we're fine. Yeah, just one more in there. Don't critical, please. Perfect. And I could totally go again. Honestly, what would be better is if you get me into a range where I could simply use Endeavor. If I'm in like the 2-3 HP range, I can just toss, Endeavor out there. Alrighty, maybe a little bit lower. Teensy little bit lower. Oh, that doesn't affect me. I think you knew that somehow, deep down. Alright. Dialga is a really cool Pokemon though. It was featured in Pokemon Diamond primarily, well, that was an awfully quick catch. Can't say I was expecting that. Dialga was the Pokemon of Pokemon Diamond, so you came up to Spear Pillar and caught him here. Well, that was Dialga. We added Dialga's data to the Pokedex. The legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh, it is said that time flows when Dialga's heart beats. That's Dialga's info. 1,500 pounds. That's pretty bulky. Give a nickname to Dialga. We will not transfer it over to the PC. Cool, so if we just talk to the portal now, it just goes, an overwhelming feeling of time powerfully emanates from this rift. Where does it lead to? Brilliant question. We'll never know. So, we need to reload the area now. Oh, Repel's effect wore off. Let's actually take this time to do a quick heal, because that was incredibly easy of a catch. I knew Dialga was an easy Pokemon to catch, as well as Palkia, but I didn't know they were that easy, especially just coming off of the Heatran fight, which I did like 4 times off camera, I think, just because I was never getting the right amount of damage to put it into a good catch range, but not fainting it. Wow, I mean, I'm pretty happy. That was, what, Ultra Ball number 2? So that's not bad. We have to leave the area, so now we're back in Mount Coronet, turn right back around, and run back up the steps from Spear Pillar, and what would you know it? The portal is gone, and it is replaced with something entirely different. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that something unique? Alright, sorry for that cut there. I had to go in and make sure that I saved so that I don't have to catch Dialga again. We can approach the pink portal this time. On the other side of the rift, in a fantastically bizarre place. It's Palkia. Will you challenge Palkia? We will. Gaya. Well, there we go. It is Palkia, just as you would expect to appear out of the pink portal. We already caught Dialga, now it's time to catch Palkia. Palkia is Water Dragon, if my memory serves correct, so basically the ideal Pokemon to be faced by, oh, Spatial Rend, I didn't even get to mention that. Each of these Pokemon have 2 special moves, Roar of Time for Dialga and Spatial Rend for Palkia. That is their signature moves, no other Pokemon can learn them, it takes a turn to recharge after it's done. We're going to use the next Pokemon because we do have that turn of recharge. So I know I am free to get a Slice in there, and maybe even a second one as well, depending on how lucky I'm feeling. I'm feeling pretty lucky. What? Holy lord! Oh, I guess it doesn't need a turn to recharge. Well, I have corrected myself on that front. No, it does not need a turn to recharge. Don't bank on it needing a turn to recharge. It can Spatial Rend for however long it wants to. Wild. So yes, basically, I cut myself off earlier, but it would be the ideal Pokemon to face with Ginkgo, our, jeez, that's a lot of damage. Our Abomasnow, but it's not actually that good of a choice because the Hail would definitely knock it out, and that's no good. Alright, so let's start throwing Pokeballs, I guess, because I am way too nervous when it's this low to get it into any lower. I might go for 1 Aerial Ace, but I feel like I would knock it out almost immediately. If I don't get Shakes off the Pokeball, then I'll probably go for it. Yeah, Earth Power doesn't affect me. Haha. Why does the AI keep pushing for Earth Power? Because it did it on Dialga, too. I think I might have done it twice. If not twice, once for sure. But, you know. Well, we're making catch progress. Maybe... Oh, no, don't block my heals. Actually, that kind of sucks. I might need to heal at some point. I don't know. I think we have about 50 Ultra Balls left. I'm not really concerned. As I said, the exact same catch rate as a Chatot. So it wouldn't be that difficult. That's funny how I'm talking about how easy it is to catch and I catch it right away. Wow. I guess I have to admit that I was not preparing for this to be so easy. That's ridiculous. Well, we caught Palkia's data, and it's now inside of our Pokedex. The legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh. It is said that space becomes stable when Palkia is every breath. Well, golly. No, we don't want to give a nickname to Palkia. And there we go. As you can see, the overwhelming force of space powerfully emanates from this rift. Where does it lead to? We don't know. Wow, okay. Oh, I can't use that here? What do I use here then? An escape rope? Is this an escape rope area? Is that what you want from me? I'm actually not sure. I might have to... Oh, okay. I'll walk into the cave and then escape rope. Right, so I was legitimately expecting for that to take a lot longer than it did. So it looks like we are getting to see something else in today's video. Granted, I have not prepared for this thing to show off quite yet, but we're gonna do it. So let's fly to Veilstone City first of all. There we go. And I want to go ahead and... Actually, not yet. I know you guys are anxious to see Dialga and Palkia, and we will, at some point. Not yet, though. There's actually one more thing we need to do in order to complete the Creation Trio, as they're called. That is Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. We learned about that in the previous video. Cynthia explained to us how on the Celestic Town wall, ruined wall, there's 3 figures surrounding one glowing light. And it was originally presumed that those 3 were Mesprit, Azelf, and Yuxi, and they were surrounding either Giratina or Dialga or Palkia, when in fact there's actually another way to look at it, in which Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia are the ones surrounding something else. And there's more to discover there. I can't get into the full extent of the theory just because I don't have all of the elements at play to demonstrate it all. We will do that at the end of the series. I think it's like one of the last things we'll do in this at the post game before heading on to bonus videos. So yeah. Anyway, each of the 3 Pokemon of the Creation Trio have orbs. We have the Adamant Orb, we have the Lustrous Orb. You might be thinking, well, what orb does Giratina get? Well, in this area called Turnback Cave, we can actually deal with that. I need Flash. Do I have a Pokemon that's willing to learn Flash? Hopefully. Which one is Flash? Where is it? Did I pass it? That's flash cannon. Is it not? Oh, it's defog that I need in here, not flash. Hold on, I'm gonna try pushing just into the next room and seeing if that will get rid of the fog. It doesn't. Dang it, I need to teach someone defog. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna teach defog. Who wants it? Alright, Skywalker's gonna learn defog. Over what? I don't want to teach Skywalker defog. I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty, I am back this time with a Pokemon that actually does know defog. It is Noctowl, and Noctowl I think I might have caught off camera. I don't quite remember, but I know it's something we need. Alright, boom! Look at this, there's a panel in front of us. Past 3 pillars, offer up to the before 30 is surpassed. Alright, so that is cryptic, and I don't actually know what that means. Like I said, I did not fully prepare for what we are going to be seeing here. I know what we have to do, just not the route we need to do it. 1, 2. 1, 2. Intriguing. Alright, wow. I'm just gonna keep running. 2, 4. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 2, 4. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, as I've said, I have no clue what that means. I'm kind of running around aimlessly. 3, 6. Until something happens. Here we go! Okay! Wow, Turnback Cave was actually pretty easy. If we check this, we'll find the rare bone. Now this item changes depending on how many pillars you run past. I think I got the best one. That is where life sparkles. Where life has faded. A place where 2 worlds overlap. I've teased this before, but this is a portal leading to the Distortion World, and we're going to leap into it. The Distortion World is still connected to the normal world, which means, in theory, Cyrus could have escaped. Now, we don't hear from Cyrus anymore, but it is not at all impossible that he has escaped the Distortion World through one of these portals, such as the one we see here in Turnback Cave. Alright. So you might be asking, why are we back in the Distortion World? Well, we're here for this, the Grisius Orb. Now, the Grisius Orb is Giratina's orb. Like I said, each Pokemon has their own, and this is Giratina's. Additionally, it's worth mentioning, if Giratina was knocked out, this is where you can go to refight them. So they'll be waiting for you there, and you can just re-encounter them. Alright, so that completes the Creation Trio's orbs. Now, something special about Giratina's orb, and we're going to be showing that off when we get Giratina in the party, is that in the Distortion World and in the normal world, Giratina looks very different. In the Distortion World, they do not have legs, and in the regular world, they have 6. And we're just going to hop back into the portal. There we go. Left into the portal. Whee! Okay, and then we can just leave. Alright, well that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be honest. As I said, the rare bone can be a different item depending on how long it takes you, how many pillars you pass, etc, etc. We're going to fly back to Veilstone. So, back to the Grisius Orb. It changes Giratina's form, and there are a couple of Pokemon that can change form, and we're going to be discussing that in at least one more Pokemon here. I won't be able to showcase it, but I will explain it. So let's move Pokemon around for a quick second here. Let's get, first off, we'll move Skywalker back in. There we go. And we get to totally view our Creation Trio right here next to each other. That's them. So we have our these little sprites trio and then the Creation Trio. Let's move them all into the party though, because I know that's what we want to see. Here we go. Just put it down temporarily. We're just moving things in and around. Okay, this doesn't mean I dislike these Pokemon anymore or less. I just need room. Okay, cool. So we now have all of them here in the party. Let's go ahead and check them out. So if we go into our bag here and back over to our items and we scroll all the way down to the bottom, long way to go, lots of items. Let's give the Adamant Orb to Dialga. There we go. The Lustrous Orb to Palkia. Alright, and then hover over the Grisius Orb. Let's go ahead and just look through these guys really quickly. So that's Palkia, Water Dragon, as I said. Let's check out those moves. Spatial Rend, Heal Block, Earth Power, Slash. Dialga. Roar of Time, heal block, earth power, slash. Very cool. And Giratina. Now, note Giratina's legs. Okay, you've seen Giratina's legs. Let's go ahead and do something about those. Let's give the Grisius Orb. And you'll notice that the sprite goes dark. And Giratina turns into the Origin form, is what it's called. And if you look at Giratina, voila, the legs are gone. And I believe the stats might also change, but I'm not positive. Either way, that is what you can do with the legendary creation trio once they all have their orbs. Naughty Nature, Quiet Nature, Modest Nature. Jeez, that was on May 10th. That was literally 2 months ago. Jeez. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I just wanted to be able to show those off. That is going to be all for now. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like, subscribe, and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me you guys spread my videos around. In the next episode, we're going to be heading to Hardhome City to participate in a Pokemon contest, because that is something I have not done yet here in the series. I will catch you guys all back here next time. Until then, as always, take care.